Alright, what is going on, everybody? We are live. We are live. Dude, my computer fan is going crazy. My computer fan is actually going crazy right now. Damn. Alright, hold up. I'm going to change. I can just put a t-shirt on right now. Or take my hoodie off. There we go. That is better. That is better. Alright. My computer fan is going wild right now, but we are here. Second stream of the week. Streams are fully back. Let's go. I'm going to update my camera or fix it. And there we go. I'm going to get a quick mic test in here right now. Get a quick mic test. My computer fan is going wild right now, but we are... Alright. The mic sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. Sounds pretty solid, There we go. And we're good. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty much predicting every single game of the NFL season. Now, if you don't know how this works, there is a website called NFL Playoff Predictor. I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys right now. There's a website called NFL Playoff Predictor. You guys see it right here. I'm going to close out of the ads so you guys don't have to look at ads. But pretty much, it allows you to see every single game in the entire NFL season. I don't know why, but it has the Titans starting as the 1 seed. But yeah, anyways, every single game of the season, you can advance by clicking week. You obviously can see, hold up, you can see all the weeks here. And then what's cool about this is at the end of once you get to the end of the year, hold up. There we go. Once you get to the end of the season in here, you pretty much have the full standings. As you guys can see on the sides, full standings. Obviously, I've not predicted anything, but just say, I picked the Chiefs to win. Boom, we go up here. Chiefs, 1-0. Chargers, 0-1. They would be technically last in the AFC. But yeah, you guys see it right there. What is going on, Alex? Yes, sir, you are first. I hope we get people in here because I didn't really put out on a poll that I was going to stream. I kind of started streaming, or I did actually put it out on a poll, but then I just deleted the poll because, you know, I don't really care too much. So hopefully we can get people in here, but yeah, for now, it is what it is. It is what it is for now. And I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna drink some water. But yeah, let's get it going. Let's start this prediction. I'll start the prediction in a few minutes. You know, let's wait a minute. I don't want to hop into it immediately, but we got, I think I want to say 272 games. Let me look it up. How many games are in the NFL regular season? I want to say 272. 272. For all 32 teams. Oh my gosh. How many regular season games are there for the entire NFL? Hopefully this should do it. 272. There you go. 272 games in the entire season. Yeah, I know. We got to get Reggie in here. Eventually. It's got to happen. But 272 games. That's a lot of games. I'm predicting them all. And I'm not just going to click the better team. I'm actually going to go through them. I'm going to pick. And I'm also going to ignore, I'm going to kind of ignore the standings. I don't want to be looking at the standings. What if I just zoom in like that? What if I zoom in and I just ignore the standings? You know what? I'm going to try my best to not look at the standings. At the end, if the standings look really bad and it just looks like something that's not accurate, then I'll go through and I'll repredict a few games. And then based on what I think the playoff picture is, because I said what I think the 7 best teams in the NFL and the NFC is, in the AFC, and I already said who I think is going to get the 1 seed, or actually I technically didn't, but I already said who I think, I could just say who I think is getting the 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed, the 4 seed, and then the 3 wildcard teams, 5, 6, and 7. But, I want to make it fun, actually predict the game, so we see if my predictions are actually right. And now we can actually see the strength of schedule, see what schedules these teams are playing. So this is going to be interesting. We are going to start it off right here. And yeah, as you guys can see, On the left side, it is games that are only NFC. So the Steelers, Jets, both NFC teams. Middle is an NFC versus an AFC team. So Panthers, Jags, Texans, Rams. And then over here on this side, we got only NFC games. So without further ado, I think we'll start here. We'll go here, and then we'll just go randomly. We won't start on Thursday night for all the weeks. But we are going to start here with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas freaking Cowboys, where the Eagles will start the season off 1-0, and they will win this football game. There's no convincing that you need to do it. Then we come to Sao Paulo out in Brazil. This is going to be a really fun game. I'll be live for this game. Actually, hold up. Quick little distraction. Distraction. Going to SeatGeek really quickly. Going to SeatGeek. I just need to clarify that Lil Wayne's not coming to the Bay Area on that same night. I just need to clarify. Lil Wayne's top 5, one of my favorite rappers. So, if Lil Wayne's coming to the Bay Area, I got priorities, man. I got, not what I want to do. Let's see, the September Shoreline Amphitheater. That is the Bay Area. In Mountain View, California. That is, Lil Wayne come with Tyga, No Cap, Belly Gang. I don't even know who No Cap is. Yeah, I got No Cap. I don't know who that is, but it is Friday. That's the same date, so I'll think about it. $38 starting at tickets. I don't know how far I live away from Shoreline Amphitheater. I've never been there before, but hey, I'm trying to go see Lil Wayne. I'm not gonna lie. Ready for 49ers Seahawks? I know. I'm so ready, man. We are about a week away. 10 days away. 10 days away from the game. 11 days away. It's so close. Anyways, though, Chiefs and Chargers should be a really good game. I expect it to be a good game, but I do think Kansas City's the better team. I said the same thing last year with that Packers game. The Packers and the Eagles. I think the Eagles were a slightly better team coming into the season. Picked the Eagles to win last year. Chiefs were just in the Super Bowl. I think Kansas City's going to win this game, unfortunately. I think it's going to be a really close game, though. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be a really close game. Next game, let's just go through the AFC right here. The Steelers visiting... Wait, I just got to clarify that this game is a road game for the Steelers. Steelers-Jets. Yes, that is a road game for the Steelers. I don't think the Jets are going to be good. I think the Steelers are going to be better. I think the Steelers are going to start off in a win there. That's Justin Fields, Aaron Rodgers. But Justin Fields might have something to prove against that Seattle Seahawks, or that Steelers team. Colts, Dolphins. My pick for this game is the Indianapolis Colts. I think the Colts are the better team going into the season than the Dolphins. They're at home in this game. I think they made a smart decision with starting Daniel Jones over Richardson, even though I like both. But still, Browns, Bengals. The Bengals will win this game. Patriots and Raiders. Again, the Raiders are not a good team. The Patriots are not a good team either. I think the Patriots actually will end up proving that they are an average team in the NFL this year. But October's going to be fire for... Oh, October every year is so good for sports. I think the best sports month of the year is November. Like, college football season is in its prime. NFL season is in its prime. NBA is getting going. College basketball non-conference schedule. It's good. Anyways, though, taking the Patriots to win that game. You got the Broncos over Titans. I agree with you. Cam Ward will not win in his debut. That is also a road game for the Titans. That is going to be a win for the Broncos. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to come back to the Ravens-Bills game. The Panthers, it does say away right there. Panthers going on the road to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is a pick I have for this game. I think the Panthers are the better team. I'm not a Trevor Lawrence guy at all. But the Jaguars are at home in this game. I think Jacksonville's going to get that win. I think Jacksonville's going to win that game. What's going on, Red? You're all good. You don't got to be on time for every stream. You don't have to be on time for every stream. Shout out for coming, though. Texans at the Rams. Hey, Alex, I want the Texans to win that game really badly, but the Rams are at home in this game. I gotta pick the Rams to get a Week 1 win over the Houston Texans. Moving on to only straight NFC games. We got the Cardinals visiting the Saints. Yeah, the Saints might be the worst team in the NFL, man. Bucks on the road against the Falcons. I like both teams a lot. The Falcons offense is going to have an explosive year behind Michael Penix. They got Drake London. He's going to be a top 5, top 7 wide receiver in the NFL. I think Bijan Robinson, he's probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year. That's my pick. I'll drop my video, though, in a bit. And then the Bucks. The Bucks are really good. I like Baker a lot, but for this game, it's a road game for the Bucks, too. I don't like this. I don't like this. I gotta go with the Bucks. I gotta go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Commanders will beat the Giants here. The Giants are gonna be better, not too much better. Yeah. We can all agree on the Commanders over the Giants. Niners will beat the Seahawks. It's gonna be a tough one for the Niners. The Niners receiving corps is beat up, going on the road, Lumen Field, Lumen Stadium. It's gonna be tough, but that's gonna be a win. Green Bay upsets Detroit. I don't know if that'd be an upset. I mean, Green Bay's at home, but Packers starting the year off at home against the Packers or against the Lions. The Lions lost Ben Johnson and what's his face? The head coach Aaron Glenn. I gotta go with the Lions to win this game. I gotta go with the Lions. Last game though, the week, Vikings Bears. Give me the Minnesota Vikings, and that is my week 1 NFL predictions right there, guys. Now, I will draw weekly NFL predictions. I don't know if I'm... Oh my gosh, that voice crack. I don't know if I'm going to do this in a long-form video every single week, but I am going to draw weekly NFL predictions like I did last year. And again, I don't know if I'm going to do it in long-form videos or YouTube Shorts, but as of now, these are my... Oh, wait, hold up. We forgot about the Ravens-Bills game. All right. My pick for the Ravens-Bills game. I think the Ravens are the better team. Both teams have been known to play each other in battles where it's usually been a blow, honestly. Last year, the Ravens blew the Bills out. This year, the Bills are at home. Sunday Night Football. I think the Bills will not struggle in this game. The Bills will beat the Ravens. There you guys go. Those are my Week 1 predictions. Jamar Chase popping off. Jamar Chase is going to have a huge year. Ravens over Bills. I can see it. I think the Ravens have a better roster. I think, honestly, me personally, Lamar is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Actually, no, I think they're pretty equal. I like the Ravens roster overall a little more. I like their offense more. I like their defense a little more. But the Bills are led by the MVP Josh Allen. They're at home in this game, and I think they got to get redemption from last year. Not in the playoffs like from the regular season game. Moving on, though, to Week 2 of the NFL season. We got another nice slate. Let's start it off, as always, with the AFC games. The Bills on the road against the New York Jets. The Bills are going to win that football game. Yes, there's not much there. Think Colts over Dolphins? Yeah, I think the Colts are going to be the Dolphins. I like the Colts roster more, and they're at home. I think Daniel Jones is going to have a good game, so yeah, I got to do that. Jamar Chase better than Justin Jefferson? Yeah, I'd agree. They're close, though. Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. Now, I do think the Patriots are going to have a better year, but I love Drake May so much. I don't think they're going to start off 2-0. I don't think the Dolphins are going to start 0-2. The Dolphins are going to win that football game right there. Yeah, Miami over Patriots. Bengals over Jags. I would agree with you. The Bengals are going to beat the Jaguars right there. We got the Ravens hosting the Browns. Yeah, the Ravens aren't starting 0-2. They will beat the Browns. The Broncos going on the road. They are going to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Should be an interesting game. Definitely should be an interesting game. The Colts will be 1-0. Broncos will be 1-0 as well. The Colts, though, are still at home in this game. I like the Broncos defense to have a big game. I like the Broncos to beat the Colts there. We got the Chargers at the Raiders. The Chargers won't start 0-2. That is a win for the Chargers. Over here, the Rams at the Titans. Win for the Rams. The Steelers hosting the Seahawks. DK Metcalf makes his return, plays against the Seahawks, even though this game is in Pittsburgh still, though. Niners over Bucks. Hey, we got a minute. Niners Bucks, we'll be making that prediction in about 25 minutes. Hang around for the Niners Bucks prediction. Seahawks at Steelers, though. Steelers will be 1-0. Seahawks will be 0-1. I think Seattle travels to Pittsburgh, and I think the Seahawks are going to pick up a gritty win on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's just my pick right there. Eagles at the Chiefs. I didn't even know that this was a matchup. What is this right here? Sleep? What does that mean? Oh, coming off mini bye? Oh, coming off mini bye, meaning that they had like a week and a half off. Alright. Eagles, though, at the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, rematch of the Super Bowl. This is going to be a Patrick Mahomes game. The Chiefs are going to win that game. The Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. The Texans are going to bounce back here. The Texans will not start 0-2 in the AFC South. They will beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then we got the Commanders going on the road to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay mother-loving Packers, as Tom Grossi would say. This is going to be a win for the Packers. The Packers will bounce back. Oh my gosh, I can't click. And the Packers will win that football game against the Commanders back at home. I think the Packers are going to lose the Week 1 game to the Lions, though. That's my pick. Bengals defense needs to get better. Hey, they just re-signed Trey Hendrickson, though, so that's a positive start. Positive start re-signing Trey Hendrickson. All right, Giants at the Cowboys. Dang, Giants are at the Commanders at Cowboys? Two tough divisional opponents. Cowboys are going to win that game right there. Niners at the Saints. My Niners are not losing to the Saints. And yeah, obviously, that would suck because I'll be live for that game. Niners over Saints. The Lions will beat the Bears. The Cardinals are going to host the Carolina Panthers. I think that the Arizona Cardinals are going to lose this game. This is going to be a Bryce Young game. This is the game Bryce Young is going to show he's as good as he was at the end of last year. He shows that he deserves to be the number 1 overall pick, maybe behind CJ Stroud. And he also will show that the Cardinals defense is awful. So yeah, there you go. Last game here. Alex over Connor? Absolutely not. I'm kidding. But, yeah, Niners over Saints. Falcons at Vikings. Last game, though, of the week. This is going to be a win for the Mint. No. Hold up. This is a good game. Falcons on the road. I like the Falcons offense, and I don't trust J.J. McCarthy. Jordan Addison's out. I don't know about the Vikings defense. McCarthy's being put in a good system. I'm going to pick the Falcons to get a win on the road there. Let's move on to week 3, though, of the NFL season. That is the full slate up on the screen right there. Hold up, I just realized I should maybe... Wait, is that good? Alright, wait, I'm going to wait a second and just make sure that my little thing is not covering up the games. Let's see, I'm just going to see really quickly. We're on to week 3 right here, guys. Hold up. Red over Connor. Hey, I want that smoke in a one-on-one. Basketball one-on-one straight up. I want that. Alright, I'm going to scroll down a bit. There we go.
I'm very proud of myself in a sense that I have had to level up progressions in 3.5 years. When you put in sincere amount of...
Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. But we are on to week 3 of the NFL season right here. And let's do this. Dolphins, Bills. That is a win for the Bills. Josh Allen owns the Dolphins. There we go. The Colts visiting the Titans in another AFC South showdown. The Indianapolis Colts. I think. Oh, this is a good game, actually. I'm going to pick Cam Ward to get the first win of his NFL career there. Cam Ward will win the first game of his NFL career right here. Connor over Andrew Fenechel. Hey, shout out. I post way more content than Andrew Fenechel does. I post way more content than Fenechel does. Yeah, a shout out. He needs to post more, I'm not gonna lie. He needs to post more. I DM'd him to post more. He responded and said, I gotcha. Alright, Steelers at the New England Patriots, though. This is going to be a win for Drake May and the Patriots. Texans at Jags. Jags, I don't believe in them. I don't think they're going to be good. Win for the Texans. The Broncos. The Chargers. Give me the Chargers to win that game at home right there. Chargers will, I think, was that the first loss of giving the Broncos? First loss to giving the Broncos right there? I think it might have been the first loss to giving the Broncos. Bengals, though, at the Minnesota Vikings. I think that this is going to be a win. Oh, dang. I'm going to take the Bengals to win this game on the road. Give me the Bengals to win a road game against the Vikings. I might come back, and I might adjust that if I think I have to. Win, though, and win. Those are going to be, 3 wins for the Raiders, the Commanders, and the Packers. The Chiefs are going to beat the Giants, And then we get the Lions and the Ravens. Oh my goodness. I don't see the Raiders upsetting the Commanders. Lions, Ravens. This is a tough game, man. This is a brutal game. Brutal game. I gotta pick the Ravens to get a big win there. Rams at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is gonna be a win for the Eagles. The Falcons at the Panthers. Give me a win for the Falcons. There we go. Saints, Seahawks. Win for the Seahawks. The Cardinals on the road taking on my San Francisco 49ers. We're not getting swept by the Cardinals back-to-back seasons. Win for the Niners. Last game of the week, I believe. This is another Sunday game. Oh my gosh, this Lions-Ravens game is Monday Night Football. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Good game. Cowboys, though, at the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams will get the job done. First win of the year for the Bears. Those are all my Week 3 picks. You guys can pause the stream for a second. And I'm going to move on to Week 4 now of the season. Oh my goodness, we got so many AFC-NFC matchups. So many straight AFC-NFC matchups. Starting it off, another game out in the AFC South. Give me a win for the Houston Texans. The Ravens at the Chiefs. The Ravens at the Chiefs. Last year, did these two teams play? Oh, they did Week 1. They played Week 1. Wow, okay. Baltimore's going to get revenge there. Baltimore's going to get revenge against the Chiefs. Chiefs start off with a difficult schedule, though. Jets at Dolphins. Give me a Dolphins win right there. Bengals at the Broncos. Last year we had a crazy game here. I expect the Broncos, though, to bounce back and beat the Bengals in this game. The Vikings, the Steelers. This game is in international game, i.e., where's that? I'm going to search with Google Lens. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to copy image address. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to create QR code. No, I'm not going to do that either. Going to copy image address. No, I'm not going to do that either. How do I find out open image in new tab? Okay, I hate this. Yeah, I believe this game's in Ireland, I want to say. Pittsburgh flies out there to Ireland, taking on the Vikings. That's going to be a win for the Steelers. Panthers at the Patriots. Give me a W right here for the... I think the Panthers are going to get a win on the road against Drake May and the Patriots. Yeah, I think that's going to be a win right there for the Panthers. Chargers at the Giants. This should be another quite decent game, honestly. I think the Giants are going to maybe have a good football game here. Maybe. Chargers win, though. Bills will beat the Saints. Lions will beat the Browns. Win for the Rams over the Colts. My Niners will beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. There we go. I about to crash out. Niners going undefeated. Hey, what? Bills. Wait, would I crash out if, yeah, the Saints might not win a single game all year. That would be sad for the Saints, actually. That would be sad. The Bears and the Bears. You know what? Shout out to the Saints. I'm kidding. Bears, though, at the Raiders. Give me a win for the Raiders against the Bears. Over to the straight NFC games. We get a divisional matchup in the NFC West. The Seahawks and the Cardinals. The Seahawks and the Cardinals. Cardinals host this game. Cardinals will get a win right there. The Eagles go on the road, take on the Buccaneers. Give me a win for the Tampa Bay Bucks. I believe they won that game last year, too. The Commanders taking on the Falcons. This should be another good game right here. Should be another pretty good game. I like the Falcons this year. I like the Commanders, too. I believe both these teams I have at 2-1, or maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to ignore the standings on the side. Falcons are at home. Jaden Daniels going to pull off some magic. Give me a Commanders win there back-to-back years. Mac Jones is such a bust. I mean, yeah, he's not even a QB1 in the league anymore. And then finally, we get the Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. And I think in this game, Cowboys are at home. Give me a win for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, there we go. Moving on to Week 5 of the NFL season. Those are all the games we got. Let's do this. Another big week of predicting. Give me a Ravens win. Give me a... Give me a Colts win against the Raiders right there. Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. Don't know if I've given the Bills a loss yet. That's a win for the Bills. Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Win for the Chiefs, the Vikings, and the Browns. Another international game right here. Curry got traded. That would break my soul, man. That would break my soul. Win for the Vikings, though. And the Cowboys at the Jets. Cowboys at the Jets. Justin Fields will win his first game as a New York Jet right there. Broncos, Eagles. Give me the Eagles. Dolphins at the Panthers. I think that this is going to be a win right here for the Carolina Panthers. I'm big on Bryce Young this year, guys. Listen up. Listen up. Actually, I don't know, man. I got to give it to the Dolphins. Win right here. Cam Ward will get a win on the road against the Cardinals. This is a week of upsets. Chargers will win this game. The Bengals will beat the Lions. My Niners, unfortunately, I got to give the Rams a win here. I have to do it. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I got to give the Rams a win. There's not much I can do about that one. The Giants visiting the Saints. I think I have the Giants winning like one game as of now. I think so far, Giants don't get off to the easiest start schedule-wise, but I got to give this one to the Saints. That has to be a Saints win. Bucks at Seahawks, win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On to week number 6, ladies and gentlemen. We start, I believe, in like Britain or something like that. I don't even know. With a New York Jets. Against the Broncos. Should be a good one right there. I think. Justin Fields against the Broncos. Oh, I don't know. Imagine if Steph actually got traded for Bronny, though. That would suck. Win. We're going to go win for the Steelers. We are going to go. We're going to go. I like the Chargers. This is tough. I'm going to go Dolphins to win this game here. The Titans and the Raiders. It's going to be a win for the Raiders. Seahawks at Jaguars. The Jaguars are going to get a win right there. The Rams at the Ravens. That's a win for the Ravens. The Cardinals at the Colts. This should be a good game, actually. A good game of two ass teams. And I think this one is going to be... Colts are going to win it. They have home field advantage for that game. We got the Giants, or not the Giants, the Patriots at the Saints. The Saints are finally going to win a game right there. Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. The Packers are going to beat the Bengals. Lions at Chiefs. The Lions are going to beat Kansas City on the road. I think Kansas City's going to have a small Super Bowl slump. And then the Bills go on the road to take on the Falcons. And I think that the Falcons offense overpowers the Bills defense in that game. Give me a Falcons win. Eagles win. This is going to be a tough game for the Niners. Really tough game here for the Niners. Man. The Bucks are going to be really good this year. I got to give that one to the Bucks. Cowboys at the Carolina Panthers. Should be another interesting game. Going to make the Dallas Cowboys to win that one, though. We end it with the Bears Commanders instant classic from last year. Win for the Washington Commanders. Moving on to week 7 of the NFL season now. The Bengals and the Steelers. Steph said Panthers will go to the Super Bowl. Hey, Steph's a Panthers fan. My brother playing Fortnite, I got no clue. I got zero clue. Bengals will win that game, though. Patriots on the road against the Titans. Win for the New England Patriots. The Raiders at the Chiefs. Win for the Chiefs. Dolphins at the Browns. I think the Browns are going to steal one from Miami right here. One that Miami needs to win. Give me a win right there for the Browns. Colts, Chargers. Interesting game. But the Chargers, without further ado, will get a win right there. The Rams are going to be visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a win for the Rams. I wonder if I have the Niners above the Rams right now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a minute here. Panthers at the New York Jets. This is going to be a win for the New York Jets. You know, Bryce Young's not going to be able to do everything. The Giants at the Broncos, win for the Broncos. Texans at the Seahawks, win for the Texans. This is going to be not a bad game. Not a bad game here. I expect Philadelphia to beat the Minnesota Vikings right there. The Saints are going to be visiting the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears, I think I've given them like one win this entire time. So I think they have to get a win there against the Saints. And I think they're a better football team than the Saints. We get the Packers at the Seattle Seahawks. Packers at the Arizona Cardinals, not the Seattle Seahawks. Anyways, though, win for the Packers. We get the Commanders at the Cowboys. Again, should be a solid game. Commanders will win it. My Niners will beat the Falcons. Bucks at Lions. Lions will win that game. We are going to move on to week number 8 of the NFL season. We are making progress. Dang, we got a lot of AFC, NFC games. Where's Reggie? Yeah, I don't know. Reggie has not been speaking much. You know, Reggie comments on the videos, isn't in the streams. Alright, quick sip of water. Ready to predict all these games. Right off the bat, I'm going to give a win to the Eagles. Wait, what do I have the Giants at? 0-8! I have the Giants at 0-8. Hold up. Giants. Is there any games I can switch? Saints. Give me a Giants win there. Alright, we're good. I'm going to go back to... How do I get off it? Division? And I'm trying to block it out as much as possible. And we should be back. Wait, no. Previous. Next. Alright, there we go. Win though for the Eagles right there. The Bucks are gonna win this game. You know, let's go around this way. The Commanders at the Kansas City Chiefs. Commanders at the Chiefs. That's gonna be a win for the Chiefs. Packers, Steelers. Should be an interesting football game. Week 8 in Pittsburgh. I think this is going to be a win for the Steelers. I think that's going to be realistically a win for the Steelers. Broncos win. Win. Niners at the Houston Texans. Niners at Texans is a tough one. Houston's going to win that football game. I hate to do it, but yeah, Houston's going to win that football game. Kind of pains me to say, but yeah, Houston will win that game. It's going to be a really tough one for the Niners. We are the only ones in red? What do you mean we're the only ones in red? You and red. Vikings at Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to beat the Vikings. I swear, this is the second time they play each other. Jets, Bengals. I think this is going to be a Bengals win. Browns at Patriots. That's going to be a win for the New England Patriots. Titans, Colts, win for the Colts. I believe I have them splitting the season series there, so that's perfect. Those are all of my Week 8 NFL predictions. We are on to the middle of the season, Week 9. Here we go. Let's go through these predictions. We got less AFC and NFC games this week. Ravens, though, at the Miami Dolphins. Win for the Baltimore Ravens. And then we get the Broncos visiting the Houston Texans. I like the Broncos. Realistically, I don't like them more than the Texans. Or if so, it's close. CJ Stroud's a better quarterback than Bo Nix. That's going to be a win right there for the Houston Texans. Chargers taking on the Titans. Ooh, Cam Ward needs to have a legacy game here, but no, it's not going to happen. Win for the Chargers. Colts at the Steelers. That's going to be a win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know. I think I got the Colts at like 2-7 right now. I think I have the Colts at a really bad record. Jaguars going on the road to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Another interesting game. I like the Raiders this year going into the season more than I like the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, for that, the Raiders are at home, Allegiant Stadium. Give me a win for the Raiders. The Chiefs at the Buffalo Bills. Always a classic when these two teams go head-to-head. So fun. I love it. This year, though, it's in Buffalo. I think the Bills... I feel like Mahomes is going to have a better year. But, This is tough, man. This is a tough game to predict. This is a very tough game to predict. I'm not going to lie. I think that this is the year. I think this year we're going to see Patrick Mahomes. Win this game on the road against Buffalo. Win it on the road against Buffalo. It's the year. I feel like it's going to be a slight Super Bowl hangover, maybe. We'll see, though. Right here we get the Bears visiting the Bengals. That's going to be a win for the Bengals. Falcons at the Patriots, win for the Falcons. We get the Packers getting a win. The Lions will win. My Niners will beat the Giants. A win right there for the Rams. we're going to get a win right there for the Commanders. And right here, the Cardinals visiting the Cowboys. This right here, my friends, is going to be a win for the Arizona Cardinals. They're going to beat the Cowboys. We're moving on to week 10 now of the NFL season. How long have we been live for? We've been live for 35 minutes. Hey, we're making good time. I said that we will be live for about an hour. I think we're on pace to be live for about an hour. Raiders and Broncos. First game here of this week. I think I have the Broncos maybe a few games right now over the Raiders. But yeah, win for the Broncos. There we go. Take a quick sip of water here too. Panthers will upset the Packers. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to watch for sure. Jaguars Texans win for the Texans. Browns visiting the New York Jets. I think by this time my guy Shedeur is gonna be playing. Like, you know, hey. By this time of the season, my guy Shedeur Sanders is gonna be playing. This watch is not fitted for me right now. But by this time of the year, it's going to be Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, this watch is too big for me right now. This watch is too big for me. I'm going to put this back. But yeah. By this time of the year, it should hopefully be Shedeur Sanders. The Dolphins on the road against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills lost last week to the Chiefs. Win for the Bills. I swear this is not the first time I predicted the Chargers and the Steelers. I don't know what we're doing. I do not know what we're doing. I think, though, that this will be a win. This will be a win for the Chargers. They get a win right there. We get the Falcons and the Colts, a Sunday game in, I think that might be Germany. But, yeah, regardless if it's in Germany or not, the Colts are destined for a win. Give me the Colts right here. The Vikings will be hosting the Ravens right here in this game. I like the Vikings to upset the Baltimore Ravens. That is going to be a win right there for the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, I don't think he's been too good. Win though, regardless. The Bucks, that's going to be a win against the Patriots. There we go. We are flying through this. This is going good. This is going good right now. The Bears will be hosting the New York Giants. Give me a win right there for the Giants. The Carolina Panthers, they are going to win that game against the Saints. All right, we got the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Second time of the year we have seen these two teams go at it. I think Seattle this time will get the win right there and win. The Niners, again, will not get swept by the Rams. The Niners will split the series with the LA Rams. Get a win. We get the Lions and the Washington Commanders. Another really solid game, but Jaden Daniels, last year, he got his signature win of his career in a 45-31 upset against the Lions. This is the year. Lions in Washington. The Lions will win that game. We get the Eagles, Monday Night Football, going at the Packers. Another not very bad game. I think, though, that this is the Eagles' game to win. They're going to win it. They're going to beat the Packers for at least a third straight time. Washington Eagles. Agreed. On to week number 11 of the NFL season. Always got to have a sip of water before. There we go. Week 11, though, of the season. The Patriots are going to get a win against the Jets. The Texans visiting the Titans. Divisional problems out in the AFC South. Cam Ward starting to play a little better football. Cam Ward and the Titans will upset the Texans in that football game. The Bengals at the Steelers. I think that the Steelers, they need a little win right here. The Steelers are going to get a home win against the Bengals. And yeah, give me a W right there for the Steelers. The Chargers, the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is going to be a win for the Jaguars in that game. I think the Chargers are going to drop one. We get I don't even know. Is that Madrid, Spain? Or something like that? Let's see. International games, SP. SP's got to be Spain. Yeah, I don't know what else SP would be. We get the Commanders, though, and the Miami Dolphins. Interesting game out there in Spain. Miami's not going to be great, though. Give me the Commanders to get another win right there. The Bucks taking on the Buffalo Bills right here. The Bucks are going to be really solid. I think the Bills are going to be better. The Bills are at home in that game. Win for the Bills. That quarterback battle, though, is amazing. I did see an Instagram post. This is week 11, where I saw an Instagram post saying Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, how many combined passing yards are these guys having in a game? Over under 650. I'm taking the over. I'm not going to lie. I'm taking the over. I cannot lie. I'm taking the over. The Cowboys right here will get a win on the road against the Raiders, though. The Bears going on the road to take on the Vikings. Win for the Vikings. The Panthers at the Falcons. The Falcons, they're going to add on another win right there. We get the Giants hosting the Green Bay Packers. This is a very interesting game. And the reason why I think this is interesting is because the Packers, over the years, they have struggled playing in MetLife Stadium, whether it's the Jets, mainly the Giants, though, because they play the Giants a lot more times. I think that this is going to be a struggle for the Packers. I want to see how Matt LaFleur is coaching this team this year. He's not going to be on the hot seat, but Brian Daboll is. I expect Jackson Dart to be starting this time of the year. I think that Russell Wilson's going to be really bad. The Giants are going to steal one from the Green Bay Packers. Seahawks, Rams, win for... Wait. Seahawks are going to get an upset win on the road in LA against the Rams. Niners at Cardinals. We're going to sweep the Cardinals this year. The Lions visiting the Eagles. Good game. I just have to take the Super Bowl champs, though, in that one. And now we are moving on to Week 12 of the NFL season. Quick sip of water before. Lions, Eagles will be interesting. I know, that's such a great game. That's a really good game. I'm excited for that one. That should be a really solid game. But I'm not excited for it because the second we get there, I mean, I am excited, but I'm not. But we'll be more than halfway through the NFL season. And I don't want that to happen, so let's take our time getting to that game. Anyways, though, Thursday Night Football. We start with the Bills visiting the Texans. The Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen will struggle in this game. This is a Texans upset win. Colts at Chiefs, win. The Patriots visiting the Bengals. That's a win for the Bengals. Win for the Ravens. Win for the Raiders. The Bears are going to grab a win. The Seahawks are going to get a win on the road against the Titans. This is going to be a win right here for the Cardinals. I like the Cardinals to win that one. We're going to go through this. The Niners are going to beat the Panthers on Monday Night Football. The Rams are going to beat the Buccaneers here. The Cowboys are going to upset the Eagles, split the season series with the Eagles. The Saints are going to split the season series with the Falcons. The Lions are going to beat the Giants. And right here, the Packers are going to win that game. We have one away opponent winning in that game, and it's the Seahawks and the Titans. Jahmyr Gibbs is fast. He's very fast. Alex only posted one vid. Where? Alright, on to week number 13 of the NFL season now. On to week number 13 of the NFL season. I'm going to have to get some more water here in a minute. Anyways, though, Thursday night, we started off with an absolute classic. Gonna be a win, though, for the Baltimore Ravens. Jaguars visiting the Titans. I think that this game should be another interesting one, but I do like Jacksonville a little more than Tennessee. The Jaguars, I believe, lost the first game of the season series there. Jacksonville wins that one. If I was wrong and they do actually play Week 18, though, I will go back and I will give a win here to the Titans and a Week 18 win to the Jags. Texans at Colts, another divisional game out in the AFC South. Give me a win right here for the Houston Texans. Raiders, Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Bills, Steelers. Give me the Bills. Chiefs heading to Dallas to take on the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football. Win right there for the Chiefs. The Dolphins will beat the Saints, the Jets, and the Falcons. Interesting game, I guess. But I gotta give an upset win for the Jets. I gotta give the Jets an upset win. The Niners are not losing to the Browns, though. The Commanders will beat the Broncos. I feel like they play multiple times, even though it's not possible. And then the Giants will go on the road, take on the New England Patriots, in which Drake May will pick up a big win and give me the Patriots to beat the Giants. Alright, moving on to the strictly NFC games. We got 5 of these games. 5 of them. Alright, anyways though, guys. Anyways, I was checking on the audio. Sounded good. Lions over the Packers. They will sweep the season series there. The Eagles are going to beat the Bears. Win, and the Vikings are going to beat the Seattle Seahawks. Alright, there we go. We are moving on to week number 14 of the NFL season. Get a quick sip of water. And we're ready to predict this week. Right here, though, we got... Do we have 16 games? 3... let's see. So that's 8. That's 6. No, we don't have 16 games. I think the Niners are on bye this week. Week 14, yeah. Niners are on bye week 14, I'm pretty sure. I'm not pretty sure. I can guarantee that we're on bye week 4. Alright. Start with the Dolphins visiting the New York Jets. Interesting game, but... I think the Jets are going to get a win right there against the Miami Dolphins. You know, they won it last year. I think they'll win it again. The Ravens are going to beat the Steelers. The Jaguars are going to beat the Colts. The Browns and the Titans, my bad, Shedeur against Cam Ward, which should have been for the first overall pick and a top 10 pick. Win for Shedeur Sanders, though, because he's going to be starting at that time of the year. The Raiders and the Broncos. I think the Broncos are going to get a win there. We get the Bengals and the Bills. Always a fun game when these two teams get together, you know, collide. Always a great game. This one, this year, it's going to be a Bills win. The Chiefs are going to beat the Texans there. We get the Eagles visiting the Chargers. I'm going to get the Chargers a win there. I think the Chargers, they have home field advantage in that game. The Eagles are hot. The Chargers are a little hot too. The Chargers are going to get a W on Monday Night Football against the Eagles. And that's going to be like, what, the second or third loss I've given the Eagles all year? Second or third loss, something like that. I'm not giving them too many losses. Lions win, though, against the Cowboys. Packers win against the Bears. This should be a good game. Commanders on the road against the Vikings. Commanders on the road against the Minnesota Vikings. Not a bad game. I think this one is going to be the Vikings, though. The Vikings are going to get a win there. Seahawks visiting the Falcons. The Falcons kind of feel like they're desperate. I feel like that I've given them a lot of L's in a row. Win for the Bucks over the Saints. Shouldn't think twice about that one. And then last but not least, the Cardinals are not going to win. The Rams are going to win that game. And those are my Week 14 predictions as we move now on to Week 15 of the NFL season. I actually have, blocked out the standings. I've literally blocked out the standings. I really do not know what they look like. I looked at them once Week 8, but only in the NFC East, just to see what the Giants' record was, because I feel like I was giving them a lot of losses. The Chiefs, though, and the Chargers. Oh, wow, this is a home game for the Chiefs. Win for the Chiefs. The Bengals this year will not get swept by the Ravens. You know, they can't get owned by the Ravens every year. Win for the Cincinnati Bengals. Bills at Patriots. Win for the Bills. Jets at Jaguars. Win for the Jaguars. On the road against the Steelers is the Dolphins, and that is going to be a win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right here we get the Cardinals going on the road to take on the Houston Texans. Interesting game, not a bad game at all. I think that this one, though, right here is going to be a win for the Texans. The Browns will be visiting the Bears. Win for the Bears. The Raiders will be visiting the Eagles. Win. The Colts at the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to prevail. They are going to snag a win right there. We get oh my gosh, why am I forgetting names of teams? We get the Packers. Though, and the Broncos. Good game. Jordan Love, Bo Nix. But I think that Jordan Love and the Packers have to turn it up for the playoffs. I think that, so we are in week number 15 of the season, which means they've had a bye, so 14, they played 14 games. So I think I have the Packers listed at 8-6 right now or something. Maybe 8-5. Win for the Packers. Falcons, Bucks. Give me the Bucks. Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Win right there for the Commanders. The Lions taking on the Rams. Should be an interesting one. The Lions have won this game back-to-back years. Oh, damn. You got the Lions, Commanders. Lions right there. Panthers, Vikings. I would agree with... I'm going to swap that. The Cowboys are going to beat the Vikings. They're at home in that game, and I think the Cowboys and Vikings are very equal this year. So I got to do it. Moving on to Week 16 of the NFL season. We're getting into some Christmas time games. It's the holiday season, middle of December. You guys know what I'm saying. The Chiefs are going to win. The Ravens are going to win. The Bills are going to win. There we go. 3 easy games to pick right there. Then we get the Jaguars traveling to take on the Broncos. I think the Broncos should win this game. The Jaguars are not going to be good. This is going to be a win for the Texans. The Bengals going on the road to take on the Dolphins. Miami should get a win right there. The Chargers visiting the Dallas Cowboys. The Chargers are visiting the Dallas Cowboys in this game. And I think the Cowboys get back-to-back wins. Right here, we got the Saints hosting the Jets. Man, do I give a win to the Saints? I got it. There's only so many games I can give to the Saints, so I gotta do it. Steelers at Lions, win for the Lions. Niners at Colts. I have talked about this game. I have explained that this is a very difficult game for the Niners. Traveling to the other side of the country, Indianapolis. On the road. We don't know who their starting quarterback is going to be. Daniel Jones, Richardson, whoever it is. They got a tough defense. It's not even a bad offense either. I don't think the Colts are going to be good. I don't think they're going to put together. I think they're going to end maybe like 7-10. We'll see what my predictions say. The Colts are going to upset my Niners. Rams, though, at the Seahawks. That's going to be a win for the Seahawks. The Packers, they're going to beat the Bears on the road right there. Actually, it's a good game. You know what? The Bears, they've been cooking the Packers recently. They went 1-1 last year. Win for the Bears. Yeah, Niners have the easiest schedule in the league. Easiest schedule in the league for the Niners this year. Alex is secretly a Chiefs fan. I wouldn't say that. I would not say Alex is secretly a Chiefs fan. Commanders, though, and the Eagles. That's going to be a win for the Commanders. Vikings, Giants. Win for the Vikings. When do I have the Vikings at? I honestly wonder what I have the Vikings at. I feel like I've given the Vikings like a 5-10 record. I feel like I've given them a really bad record. That it's like I don't think they're gonna be great, but I don't think they're gonna be that bad. Anyways, though, it is what it is. Win right there for the Vikings. The Panthers going on the road, hosting the Bucks. Bryce Young's gonna get a big win. He's gonna have a big game there, and I think the Cardinals are also gonna upset the Falcons. It's gonna be a tough week for the NFC South. Let's move on, though, to week number 17 games. We got a lot of AFC, NFC games here. Win, though, for the Chiefs. Win for the Chargers. Win for the Jags. I think the Patriots are going to beat the Jets. I think the Steelers are going to beat the Browns. The Giants are going to get a win right here against the Raiders. I like the Ravens to win that game. Win for the Bengals. Win for the Titans. This is going to be a good game. I think it's going to be... Oh, man, this is tough. You know what? I'm going to give this one to the Dolphins. I'm going to give that game to the Dolphins. This is going to be a win for the Buffalo Bills. The Commanders are going to win that one right there. And... oh my gosh. Lions are going to win that one. Lions are going to win that game. Panthers, Seahawks. Give me the Panthers to get a win. Niners are going to beat the Bears. And the Rams. No, Falcons are going to beat the Rams. I think that this game's going to be good, though. I think this is a potential Super Bowl matchup. I'm going to pick the Eagles to get a big win there against the Bills. Moving on, though, to week number 18 of the season. Let's fly through some of these games. I'm just going to pick the better team. Because, obviously, I don't know what the records look like. I kind of been blocking out the records as much as possible. I think that I have a feeling that I gave the Chiefs, 14 wins. I have a feeling that I'm going to look at the standings, and the Chiefs are going to be 14-2. But still, I'm going to give them a win. I can always adjust this. Home game for the Broncos. Win. Ooh, no, they're not going to need it. The Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to be really good. Steelers win. Jaguars win. Right here. Rams win. Niners win. Yikes, man. Packers win. I'm gonna give this one to the Lions over the Bears. I think that the Falcons are gonna win. The Giants are gonna beat the Cowboys. The Eagles are gonna win, and the Bucks are gonna win. Okay, there we go. After about 50 minutes of predicting football games, I have just predicted 272 games. My voice is starting to die down a bit, as you guys can tell. All right, that was fake, but still, drink some water. I am ready to go here and click playoffs, and I have a feeling I'm going to be a little surprised. Let's do this. Okay. Teams on bye. None. All right. So 2 seed. All right. I think I gave the Chiefs the 1 seed. Wait, hold up. Why does it say no teams on bye? What does it mean, no teams on bye? Hold up. Let's just check. Oh, wait, what? Chiefs 14-2? Wait, let's go back. 1 sec. Did I miss a game? Did I miss a game predicting? Go here. And the Chiefs. Oh, I did miss a game. At the Broncos. That's going to be an L. Alright. I think, did I get everything? Record, yep. Oh, no, I missed a game here. I missed the Ravens game. They're going to beat the Browns. Alright, cool. Did I get it all? I think I got everything, yeah. I think I got pretty much everything. Let's just check, run through it. We're good. Yeah, everything is in place right there. So, after this, I got the Chiefs as the 1 seed. The Bills as the 2 seed. Ravens 3 seed. Texans 4 seed. 5 seed Broncos. 6 seed Chargers. 7 seed Bengals. In the West, I think that, yeah, Lions 1 seed. Niners 2 seed. Eagles 3. Bucks 4. Commanders 5. Rams 6. Packers sneaking in, getting the 7. No way. Look at chat. What do you mean? Connor, did Fox decide? Oh yeah, Fox signed a deal! Fox signed a deal with YouTube TV. I don't know if that's what you mean, but yeah. Fox signed a deal with YouTube TV. Alright, hold up. We're gonna go into the Ravens schedule. Baltimore Ravens. And let's see. Win for the Ravens there. That's what I meant. Alright, it is set. Let's go into the Kansas City Chiefs schedule. I have the Chiefs losing 3 games. That is insane. Loss. Win. And they're not going to need it there, so that's going to be a loss. And I'm going to give the Cowboys a win there. So, after making some adjustments, this is it. Next, we're going to go wild card. Alright, the Ravens are the 1 seed. That is my final adjustments made. I'm going to go through the conference. So, the Ravens, 14-3. The Bills, 13-4. Chiefs, 12-5. Texans, 12-5. The Broncos, 11-6. The Chargers, 11-6. The Bengals, 11-6. Oh my gosh, I had the Steelers ending 9-8. I actually had the Steelers ending 9-8. No way. Patriots 8-9, 8-9 Jags, 7-10, 6-11, 5-12, 4-13. Hey, I may have cooked, guys. I seriously may have cooked. Will I do NBA predictions next? I'll do NBA predictions in like a month or something like that. Something like that. Over to the NFC. Lions getting the 1, 13-4. Niners 13-4. Eagles 12-5. Bucks 11-6. Commanders 11-6. Dang, Commanders only one game. I thought the Eagles were gonna be like 15-2. Rams 11-6. Packers 9-8. Falcons 9-8. Cowboys 8-9. Seahawks 7-10. Panthers 6-11. Vikings 6-11. Giants 5-12. 5-12. 5-12. 3-14. Okay, now let's predict. Let's do some predicting. Come on. Win for the Texans. They win again. Chiefs, Chargers. Win for the Chiefs. Bengals, Bills. I don't want this as a matchup. Oh, I don't want this as a matchup. Alright, I'm going to see what I can do here. See what I can do. Bengals win. Alright, there we go. There we go. On to the wild card. Win for the Texans. No. The Bengals are going to beat the Texans right there. The Chargers and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to win that game. And the Bills, back-to-back years, will win that game right there. Then, right here on this side of the bracket, we got Jaden Daniels taking on the Commanders. Same result as last year. We get the Rams and the Eagles. This was a really good playoff game last year. This year, the Eagles are going to win again. Niners will beat the Packers. Moving on to the divisional games. Those are the divisional games. Divisional games. This year, the Lions will win. Oh my gosh, hold up. I gotta come back to that. Bengals, Ravens, win for the Ravens. Chiefs, Bills. Guys, hear me out. Hear me out, guys. This has to be the year. This has to be the year. Like, I don't know what to say. This has to be the year. This has to be the year. It has to. Niners, Eagles. Oh my god, I don't want to predict this game. I don't want to predict this game. I really don't. I don't want to predict this game. I think the Eagles stole the better roster. The Eagles stole the better roster. I gotta do it. Alright, so yeah, we get a 1-2 and a 1-3. The Ravens are gonna win right there. And Eagles, Lions. This is the Lions' year, man. This is the Lions' year. Super Bowl is gonna be the Ravens. It's not the Lions' year to win it all. Not the Lions' year to win it all. As of right now, though, that's my Super Bowl. I want it to be the Niners, but I was losing the NFC Championship or the NFC in the divisional. That's it, though, for now. Niners vs. Bills would be a good Super Bowl. Yeah, that would be an amazing Super Bowl. That would be an amazing Super Bowl. I would love that, honestly. I really would love that. That would be a good Super Bowl. Unfortunately, though, I don't know. The Ravens are better than the Bills. Ravens are better than the Bills, so I gotta do it. But, yeah, that would be a good one. Hey, you want me to go back? This is what I want it to look like. Niners get revenge right there on the Ravens. That right there, my friends, is what I would want it to look like. That is what I would want it to look like. I wish. I really do wish, man. That would be like a dream come true, honestly. That would honestly be like a dream come true, but yeah. I don't know. If that happens, that would be amazing. If that happens, that would be amazing. If the Niners don't win the Super Bowl. If the Niners don't win the Super Bowl, you're unsubscribing. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. There's some sort of problem with the back of my chair. Like, what the hell did I just pull out of my chair? Alright, I don't know what. I just pulled like a metal piece out of my chair. But yeah, hey, that is my Super Bowl as of right now, guys. Realistically, though, this is the Lions' year. This is the Lions' year. It's the Lions' year to get to the Super Bowl. It's the Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens year to win. So, yeah, I guess there you guys go. That is it, pretty much. Those are my full predictions. And, yeah, it should be interesting. It should be really interesting. It should be really interesting. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm gonna go into here and give me a Saints win. Yeah, I said I could change that a bit, but there we go. There we go. Oh, wait, I have to redo it because I changed something. Bengals, Chiefs, Bills, win, win, win. Next week, win, 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 and win. All right, there you guys go. That's it. All right, Super Bowl logo's always right. Hey, wait, what is the Super Bowl logo this year? NFL Super Bowl logo. That was last year. That was 2 years ago. That was 3 years ago. That was 4 years ago. Isn't it? I think this year is just a picture of just like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, there you go. Right here. Yeah, it's gonna be the Lions are one of the teams, but it is the Bay, and that's the Niners. I know it's in Levi's and in San Francisco, Santa Clara, but still, that is gonna be the Lions, and this color kind of represents the Ravens. That's it. That is it. All right. It's the Golden State Bridge. Yeah, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, Golden Gate Bridge. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been live for an hour and 6 minutes, guys. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow live. Yeah, tomorrow I will be live at. What time will I be live tomorrow? Maybe 3:40, 50 at. I'll be live as soon as I can get home. As soon as I can get home from school to stream the NC State East Carolina game, I will. It starts 20. My school is at 3:39. The game starts at 4. It's 21 minutes after. So I have to speed, man. I gotta speed home. I gotta get home. I gotta get the stream started. I'll maybe start at 3:55, something like that. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. You're gonna be without me for 23 hours. In 23 hours from right now, I will be about to start the stream. Yes, you're here the whole stream. Yeah, you guys are both here. You guys are both here pretty much the entire stream. But yeah, tomorrow I will be live. East Carolina, NC State. Maybe at 3:55. I'll probably get home, record a couple videos, upload them during the stream. But still, I'll try to be live as soon as possible. And hey, guys, I was live for an hour and 8 minutes today. I was live for an hour and 8 minutes today. Tomorrow's a college football game. I'll be live for 4 hours tomorrow. You'll get 4 hours the amount of time today. And then wait. And then along with that, I will be live Friday for another college football game. Another 4 hours. Probably Auburn, Baylor, maybe Georgia Tech, Colorado, because the Fox thing's figured out. And then right after that game, I will be live Saturday morning, Texas, Ohio State, another 4 hours. If you guys want me to stream LSU, Clemson, that would be another 4 hours. Sunday, fantasy football draft, hour and a half. Right after that, another 4-hour stream. That is Miami, Notre Dame. And then Monday night, the stream of the week, UNC, TCU. I'll be live longer than 4 hours. I'll be live 7 hours. I won't be live 7 hours. I'll start the stream an hour before the game, 4-hour game. If we win, I'll stay live for longer. I'll be live for 5 hours. I'll be live for 5 hours or 5.5 hours on Monday. But yeah, we got a lot of hours. We got a full day's worth of streams starting tomorrow, going to Monday. So, hey, you guys will be ready for it. But as of right now, I gotta go take my dog out on a walk, and I gotta record make some content. But yeah, thank you, Red. Thank you, Alex, for being in the stream. I will be live tomorrow for 4 hours, or maybe 3 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, I'll drop some YouTube